I'm Hlomla Dandala, and I play Victor in Your Christmas.
Hi, my name is Didie Makobane, and I play Riri in YOH Christmas.
Hi, my name is Katlego Lebogang, and I play the role of Thando Mokoena in YOH Christmas.
Amazing, guys. Now, the first question is, if you could get someone next to you a Christmas gift based on their personality, what would you get them?
Someone next to me?
Yeah, next to you, yeah.
Oh, Valium.
Yeah? What?
No, not Valium? You don't want it?
Is that the stuff that makes you sleep?
Yeah, it's the stuff that calms you right down.
What? Why would you want me to be calm?
Exactly.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, and yourself, Didi, you can pick anyone.
Don't pick him, because he's an op.
I'm literally caught between a rock and a hard place.
Actually, maybe...
I'd get her a dumbbell.
Wow.
Because she's a gym bunny. And she's got the most amazing legs I've ever seen. She took me back to the gym. I would get Uncle Dandala here.
Wow.
What can I get you, man? I don't even... Yeah. Someone get him a walker.
A walker. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wild. I would get Didi... This is hypothetical. Right?
Like, yeah.
I'd probably get her like a trip to like an island somewhere.
Ooh. That's nice.
Yes.
Oh.
Expensive taste.
No, because I think she would thrive. She needs it. Just to be there and just like, island go.
Can I get you something better than a dumbbell?
Okay, I'll use it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I would buy her the franchise. They're the biggest gym.
Amazing.
Her legs are
guys.
just really amazing. You guys don't understand.
Yeah.
We're waiting for you to show the leg now.
Next question.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. Katlego, this is your second Netflix series, and this time you're a lead. Can you just tell us, what does it take being a lead in a Netflix series, and personally, what does it mean to you?
I think I had this conversation with, you see the Hlomla or Dumisho? I think it was Dumisho.
Not you.
It was definitely, I think, yeah, it was. No offense. I was having this conversation in the beginning before we started the process, and we had all just met and stuff, and he was just like, it's obviously going to be a crazy journey, but he's like, just always remember that your energy spills down, right? And he was like, just look at it that way. The kind of energy that you bring forward, because, I mean, you're going to be there every day and all of that, it does spill down. And, I mean, obviously, he doesn't know me, he doesn't know the character.
That was with me. I said that
with
to you.
That was with Hlomla, my bad.
Yeah.
What a wise guy, man. So I was having this conversation, correction, with the Hlomla Dandala.
Yeah.
And he was just saying that your energy spills down, and it's going to be... Yes, it was, because he obviously had come from Justice Served as well. And just speaking on it is a weight to carry, but just remember that you hold great responsibility with taking on a lead role like that. And I think it's... As a person, I think I'm a very positive person, so I really love to be like that in spaces. So I think my priority going through the process was to just make sure that I present myself as my best self every single day. And I think that one, I'll have the best experience of my life. And two, it'll make everyone else around me just feel like good. Everyone has a bad day and all of that, but I just hope that interacting with me on set would just help somehow.
Yeah.
So yeah. And what's the next question?
The next question is for Didi.
Okay.
Didi, your character as a physio, you brought in this amazing vibe. Like, you brought energy and life into your Christmas. Did you have to learn any specific techniques or skills for that role?
Sure. That's a very good question. Am I what?
You were a nurse.
Well, the physio part of it, obviously, you know what I'm saying. I'm not a physio at all.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you...
But thank God I didn't have like any hectic physio jargon things to do because, you know, but in terms of like energy and whatever, I think that's very much a process that happens before stepping on set, you know. Also because while we shot the show, there was a lot just happening in my life, and I was exhausted 90% of the time, just generally as Didie. So yeah, I think experience and having had been in the industry and having had studied for what I do comes into play in moments like that, because it's a conversation that I have to have with myself to say, okay, Didie, you're going through this, but right now it's Riri's time, it's Riri's world. You cannot do an injustice to her because of what Didie is going through. So it always starts in the mind, and no matter how tired you are, can never translate on screen.
Yeah.
So I think it's just something that you learn it's experience more than anything.
Yeah.
It's experience.
Yeah. Hlomla, what are some of the insights or even some reflections you can tell us that you gained into portraying the minister's journey throughout your Christmas?
I can tell you some of the things that I was careful about.
Sure.
So with the character, I didn't want to go the old stereotype of what a minister should be. You know, he is a man who has to have a big stomach because, you know, with the accent and So one, he needed to be light enough that it didn't feel seedy. Finding someone like Katlego attractive.
It's a thin line.
And so, do you know what I mean? And so he's got to have some kind of lightness about him.
Yeah.
Because if he is like a Minister Mantashe level of, then, sorry, there's nothing can happen here. But without it looking seedy. And so really it's the kind of thing where you go, look, this needs to feel permissible.
Sure.
Which means he needs to be light.
Sure.
Even if he's battling with the lingo, even if he's battling with the, tweeting and whatever else. But he's got to have a lightness to it so that it's reasonable for her to feel like, well, I don't know, maybe something could happen or not. And at the same time, the age of the character allows him to go, well, it didn't happen, that's okay. And he lets it go without it becoming a big elephant that he's carrying around with him and a big depression. So those were kind of the things that I was constantly aware of. That keep him light. He's easy. He'll try anything once or twice. He's got a youthful spirit to him.
Yeah. Katlego?
Yes.
Interesting thing is that I watched Spinners. And I watched the end of Spinners, episode 8. I got a screen. I watched the end of. I watched the whole thing.
I ain't even seen the whole thing.
Immediately after Spinners, I watched Your Christmas. And the one thing that stood out for me, I was like, these characters are two completely different people. Like, I was just shocked at like, wait, is that really like you? I just watched you on Spinners, and so it's just like you guys are just two completely different people. I want to know though, between the two characters, between Detective Pumeza, right, and Thando Mokoena, which of those two characters would you say is a true reflection of Katlego?
I would shy away from saying that either of them are true reflections of me, but I think I would maybe say which one do I guess relate and sort of see myself more of in, because I think the beauty of being an actor is that you take on characters. Yes, there might be things that are so different about them, but there's something, as an empath, you connect on certain levels, and their experience, you see yourself in little parts of who they are as well, right? So I think I would have to say mostly probably Thando, but Upumeza as well. There's certain parts where I'm like, but I'd say Thando. Yeah.
And Didie, also, I want to bring that to you. of course, that I want to ask you though, in terms of with Riri, what are some of those personal traits that you took from Riri that you could say is a reflection of yourself? Like you could see, like, yeah, this one is Didie, this one.
So Riri reminds me a lot of my youngest. I mean, I'm not that old, but like, you know.
Yeah, you're not like that guy.
I'm not like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm sick of here.
There's a lightheartedness about Riri and just, you know, an energy of let's just go with the flow and see where life takes us. And I think as Didie, I was able to borrow from that more so as a creative, you know. I think as creatives, we can't really limit ourselves in how we live our lives or the decisions that we make, you know, because we also tell stories. So we can't be ashamed of our own stories because then it would mean we're going to judge the characters that we portray, essentially.
Yeah.
Riri Man she actually reminded me that it's not that deep. Because I think stepping into my 30s, there's a part of me that became serious. And Riri is just like she was the voice, the sound of
Voice of reason.
Yo, data bundles of English.
Sound voice, hot one.
Yeah, the voice of reason
Yeah.
in Thando's life.
Yeah.
She subsequently also became a voice of reason in my life. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hlomla, in terms of some of the broader societal issues that are raised in your Christmas, what conversations do you think or do you hope it will ignite within, you know, the general society?
Oh gosh, I had never viewed Yo Christmas as being particularly a social movement outside of, you know, teaching just about learn to cherish the things around you. And we were having the conversation earlier about number one. Realize that the blessing you think is out there is already next to you. It's already around you, and that's the journey that Thando has been going on primarily. And so, really, if that's a social movement, I guess that would be the first one. That look, you're already blessed. Your blessings are not out there; they're here. But if you don't see them, then you'll walk around going, "Why am I not receiving my blessing?"
Sure.
Number one, but also number two, which is a little bit lighter and I suppose a little further from being a social movement, was just about saying South Africa also has its own Christmases. We have our traditions, and there's value in those traditions around Christmas. So yes, we don't do white Christmases with snow and things like that, but we have our own ways of celebrating that, and there's value in that. There's value in saying, hey, this is our Christmas. It is as valid as being in New York on the 23rd of December.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. We almost had Christmas, I mean, with the hail on Monday. So, I mean,
Right?
that
It looked a little bit like New York,
It
didn't it?
looked a little bit, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, so,
But
yeah.
if you come from Witbank,
No,
Yeah,
No.
it's the taxis that
yeah.
threw me off.
Yeah.
One time I was like,
So I think I can squeeze in one more question.
We're done already?
Yeah, if I can squeeze in one more question. Sorry.
No.
Katlego, your character navigates, you know, various romantic situations.
Yeah.
How do you think that your character's experiences in your Christmas might influence your approach to dating in real life?
Oh, I think just to, I mean, she is a bit like, should I, in the beginning when she's like, I'm throwing myself in the deep end, but I think it's reminding myself to just date, man. Just go out there and date. Maybe not a speed date, but just date. Like, go out there and just date people, get to know people.
Yeah.
Don't deep it that much sometimes, you know? It's a date doesn't mean we're going to get married tomorrow. Like,
And
let's
so
just get to know each other.
Yeah, for the fellas out there who are now encouraged by that, her number is 08.
That was not an invitation. But yeah, just date. Put yourself out there. Step out of your comfort zone. And also, I think sometimes, I don't know if I speak for you, but sometimes we are like, this is my top. This is what I like. Only this. There's little things, obviously, morals and values that you stay true to, but sometimes step out of your type.
Yeah.
Hey, Barra, hey.
My friends are going to listen to this and be like, oh, when?
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are really amazing, and congratulations on your Christmas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.